What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Shout out to the Elite Fleet. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can become a member of the Elite Fleet. And what I want to talk about here really quick, I want to talk about Btaylor and Princella because their relationship that they have going on. All right, now disclaimer before I even start this video. This is YouTube, so this very well may be some YouTube stuff. I don't know if they're really together or not. But just like when I talk about celebrities and I tell you guys all the time, I don't gossip. If I talk about celebrities, it's to teach a lesson to you. It's not about the celebrity. It's the same thing here. So this relationship probably is fake. It's probably for YouTube. But the dynamics of it, the dynamics and how it's working is the same thing I talk about all the time. When I say to you guys, the reason lesbian relationships have the highest domestic violence rate in the country, it is because of situations like Btaylor and Princella's. And I'm actually happy that I can break down to you guys what happens all the time because I've told you guys before, studs get played more than men. And it's why when women like Princella decide they want to come and run their mouth about how a man should treat a woman because they know everything because they're women, they always end up with egg on their face. And Princella's going to end up with egg on her face here too. Just remember I said it. This relationship is going nowhere. Again, is it probably fake for YouTube? Sure, but it's going nowhere. You can stamp that. It's going nowhere. And on top of it going nowhere, it's going to be one-sidedly beneficial. And the one side that's going to get the benefit is the feminine. The feminine will always dominate the stud, which literally leads to the stud putting hands on the feminine most of the time. Now, understand, just like women will put their hands on the man, they'll put their hands on the stud too, right? But what I'm saying is, remember, society puts men in a situation where we have to check our emotions and egos when it comes to women. Even if we're right, we know we're held to a responsibility that we cannot touch them. See, when they're dealing with studs, although they're in their masculine, are still women. So studs can get in their feelings and they can still put hands on a woman. And that's why their domestic violence rate is so high. Because when women do their BS, a stud's going to put hands on them. When a woman puts her hands on the studs can defend themselves. That's why domestic violence rate is so high. But anyways, let's get into this breakdown because I really want to break this down for you guys. Now, what you're looking at right now is Btaylor. All right. Btaylor is in a swimsuit on YouTube like this Instagram. It's not. It's YouTube. But, attention. We got to get it however we can get it. But that's not what's important here. The reason I'm showing y'all this is because Btaylor is very clearly the feminine in this relationship, right? She is not the masculine one. You see it right here. Everything is cute. Everything is pretty. Everything is done up. Hair done, nails done, everything did. Okay, this is clearly the feminine in the relationship right here. Now, if I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not even going to talk about that. That's clearly feminine. And look at the type of picture she's posted. Again, this is YouTube. You want to show us that she got a snatch-laced little bit of cakes, and you want to show us you in a bikini and all this stuff on YouTube, and you want to put this tongue there and this face there because you're clearly putting out sexual energy on YouTube. So Btaylor is moving low-key in the Jezebel spirit already, which lets me know what I need to know already. She's not about Princella. She's about attention. And through her relationship with Princella, she's getting a lot more attention. She's using Princella just like she used the manosphere. Now, I don't care about her using the manosphere because the manosphere is the weakest group of men on YouTube easily, and it's not close. Like, look at this. Look, the manosphere is the only place. I just want y'all to see this really quick before I go backwards. Where women are allowed to exist. When you go to the white manosphere, when you go to Richard Cooper, when you go to Better Bachelor, when you go to Rollo Tomasi, when you go to the Lonnie Spence show, you can go wherever you want. You won't see women there. Any black manosphere show, you always see women. And that's why I don't feel bad for them when the chameleons come. Because women shouldn't be there in the first damn place. You should always question the objective of why women are in a male-dominated space. Listening to male-dominated conversations from a male's point of view. They're doing it because they know because men are thirsty, they can come back, post stuff like this, and dudes will admire it. Not only will dudes admire it, women love to gas each other up, and half of them are fake lesbian too, so they'll admire it. But they come to the manosphere, they pretend that they understand, or they pretend that they want to have the conversation, they build a platform, and then they leave the manosphere. Btaylor did it. Courtney Michelle did it. All right? Look, there's other women who've done it too. Six the Goddess did it. All right, Chantel Simone did it. They do this type of stuff all the time. Black Beauty did it. They do this all the time. And it always works because black men are thirsty as hell. They can't stand on their own 10 toes down. Their women have to be involved in some way, shape, or form. So now here's another one. Started in the manosphere, leaving the manosphere. So no longer is she riding the manosphere's coattails because she has Princella's coattails to ride now. But I digress. Anyways, let's go back. Hang on. So let's go back. Right here. Now, if you scroll up, you see Princella. Princella, as you can clearly see in this video, is the masculine in the relationship. There's no doubt who's the feminine and who's the masculine in this relationship. Now, here's the problem that studs run into, and I've talked about this before. Btaylor is also a single mother. So Btaylor clearly has an established history, past, and relationship with men. So you have to question, when did she all of a sudden become lesbian or bi-curious or whatever she wants to be? It's what you might call it. You have to question when this happened. Because you're a single mother. You've been in relationships with men your entire life. Now you're with a woman. So this is what's happening here. Btaylor has been hurt by men. She's been unable to secure the type of man she feels like she deserves. Right? And I'm pretty sure having a kid, she's going to tell you having a kid is not affecting it, but it is. It's affecting it, at least somewhat. So what she's doing is what a lot of heterosexual women do. Okay, I got a little bit of a lesbian fetish anyway. I like to, but I'm curious about women. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to date women. The women will treat me right. The women will be better for me than the men will be for me. The women will love me better. They'll treat me better. I'll be better off with this man, this woman pretending to be a man, I should say, than I will be with the actual man. They'll accept my kid. They'll put me on. They're going to do everything right. And God bless Princella. Because she's goofy, she's doing just that. She's doing everything right. Let's go forward. Look at here. She made Btaylor some dog food. Look. Now listen, I want you guys to understand something. All right? You will never see any woman that I date present me with a plate that looks like this. It won't happen. That rice clearly already had pre-made vegetables in it. She ain't chopped that carrot up. All right? She ain't split those peas. That's canned vegetables. All right? That's probably bag-ready rice. All right? Then she's got some type of a jambalaya going down there in the bowl. Some Jiffy Pop. I said Jiffy Pop. I mean Jiffy cornbread, not Jiffy Pop. And some chicken. And some Prosecco. All right? Now, here's my thing. If you're the masculine in the relationship, why are you cooking? Let it breathe. Run it back. If you're the masculine in the relationship, why are you cooking? Shouldn't Btaylor be cooking for you? See, here's what happens, all right? This is another element of the lesbian relationships. Princella is way more attracted to Btaylor than Btaylor is to her. That's just the reality of the situation. For Btaylor, this is curiosity. This is an experiment. This is a hope that I can come up for me and my child. This is a hope that I can come up for my YouTube channel, which she already is. There's no real downside to this for Btaylor. So she's going to take it. But the reason I know Princella is way more attracted to Btaylor than Btaylor is to Princella is because when studs, and this is why I told you guys before, lipstick lesbians, aka girls who aren't really gay, that's what I call them, they use studs like this all the time. So what happens is when a stud likes a woman, she naturally reverts back to her femininity. What do you mean by that, Alex? Simple. When a stud likes a woman, instead of moving like a man would, when a man likes a woman, they move like a woman will. So what do women do all the time when they like you? Like I show you guys all the time on my channel. It's not dog food. The food's way better than this. But one of the ways women express their love, caring, nurturing, and submission towards you is by making you a plate and serving you food. They only do that when they really like you. So the reason Princella is presenting food to Btaylor is because she really likes Btaylor. Btaylor has not and will not present food to Princella because she does not really like Princella. She's not nurturing or caring towards her. This is a business relationship for Btaylor. And Btaylor doesn't really give a damn. So you're not going to see Btaylor out here cooking for Princella. The problem with this dynamic is Princella is clearly the masculine here. So Btaylor should be the one preparing the foods. All right, because if there's bugs in the house, Princella gonna kill the bugs. I'm just telling y'all what I know. When the lawn needs to be mowed, Princella's gonna be mowing that lawn. When the driveway needs to be plowed, if it snows where they're at, Princella's gonna be plowing that driveway. When the gutters need to be cleaned, Princella's gonna be cleaning those gutters. All right? Or she's going to be using her money to pay for it. Either way, Btaylor ain't going to be helping. So my point is, the least Btaylor could do is present a plate to Princella when she's getting your subscribers up, when she's making your channel blow, when she's dropping $100 in your live. But why would I do that? Because I'm going to take advantage of being the man this time. So I'm going to try to use and manipulate you the way I feel like the men used to do to me. Hence why you see the feminine presented with the plate instead of the masculine, which is Princella, presented with the plate. So Princella is already in a submissive state. I don't give a damn what she's going to tell y'all out of her mouth. She's already in a submissive state by default. All right? Now, let's keep scrolling up. You see, every time Princella does something that Btaylor shares it, she says she's proud or whatever. See, look, Princella does something else, she shared. Look, we got more food. Once again, the queen maker made this food. All right, so we went from dog food to dry-ass pasta. I'm not trying to be an a-hole, but I'm being dead serious. You look at the food my women cook for me, all right? You go in my shorts and look at the food women cook for me, all right? You go in my videos where I talk about the keys to submission and how women are still submissive and my women are still submissive. You look at the food my women cook for me. Do you look at this with these dry-ass noodles? Like, who's eating this? This is like something that you would cook and prepare for your Rottweiler if your Rottweiler is on a raw food diet, even though none of his food is raw. But that's what it looks like you would give to him. Then she got the same damn wine. You ain't going to switch up your wine. Get you some Grand Cru champagne or something. You know what I mean? Get you some Ace of Spades or something. What you doing? But I digress, you know. Get you some Sauvignon Blanc or something. You know, get you some Pinot Noir. Switch it up. But I digress. So we see Princella again cooking because that's the way Princella shows her love, because Princella is still a married woman. She's not single. And she's not really lesbian either. You get two hurt women getting together. Now, Princella's going to be the one who gets hurt at the end. I've told this story many times on my channel. The masculine one always gets hurt in the end. Again, look, Btaylor coming in here trying to get her licks of attention again, or whatever the case may be. So I want to see if I could find what I found earlier. Look, Princella, look. Btaylor getting her licks of attention. This is not Instagram. This is not Instagram. Nothing about her is given lesbian or is given I'm in a committed relationship with another woman. Nothing about it. This is just, I'm loving this attention. My YouTube is blowing up due to my business partnership with this other woman. This is great. Let me tell you something right now, guys. Btaylor, how she's moving right now, is the exact type of woman who has a girlfriend doing all this stuff for her, cooking for her, probably helping with her bills, probably helping with her child, and she's getting her back blown out by a man on the other side of it. I guarantee it. I've told you guys this. I've been that guy before. I've sat there and listened to women talk about their girlfriends to me. I'm like, well, why are you even dealing with this girl? You know you ain't gay. And they're getting something out of it. Either they're just over men at the time, outside of getting piped down for them, or they're literally getting something out of it. It never lasts. If you think for 1 second Btaylor is not going to end up with a man, you are out of your rabbit ass mind. There's no way she stays long term with Princella. It will not happen. It won't happen. Now, y'all might be like, okay, Alex, well, you talked about how a lot of the times this leads to domestic violence. Well, how do we get all the way to domestic violence? Quite simple. Because what would happen, now again, this is YouTube, so this isn't necessarily a real relationship. But let's just assume that this was a real relationship, right? What would happen is Btaylor's going to sit there. She's going to keep getting her subscribers up. She's going to keep getting fed, catered to, treated like a queen. Princella going to keep her face in that puss. All right? And everything's going to seem great until some dude is knocking Btaylor's boots and Btaylor either start acting crazy so Princella breaks up with her and she doesn't get caught, or because Princella is a woman at heart, she can feel the shift in energy, knows Btaylor's cheating on her, finds out Btaylor's cheating on her, and now it's the Royal Rumble. That's how this ends, guys. I'm telling y'all what I know. Some of y'all might listen to this video and be like, Alex, you're making a lot of assumptions, Alex. That might not be how it's going to go. Okay. Holler at me in 1 to 2 years. I guarantee you they're not together. I know how this story ends. Now, because this is YouTube, Princella probably won't be hurt. But guys, this happens in real life all the time. That's why I said let's take it out of YouTube. In real life, this is why I said studs get played probably the most. Because they always end up with women like Btaylor, who are usually single mothers, or women who've been ran through or played by men, and now they want to experiment. Everything about their essence and energy is still feminine. Everything. Nothing's masculine about it. They're just like, believe me, bro. Hey, listen, I'm lesbian. Believe me, sis. Let me say believe me, sis, not bro. Believe me, sis. That's the only thing that gives lesbian about them is them telling you, believe me, sis. Next thing you know, in a year or two, they're getting their back blown out by a man. Now they want to be married. Now they want to have a family. They were never really gay. Now, in Princella's case, do I think she really cares? No. I've seen Princella on all types of girls' YouTube channels and their comments and stuff. I think she's just moving like the same men she complains about. She's not really gay even. She's married to a man right now. So she's just moving like the same men that she complains about. And the women are too stupid to realize it. And she's just going around licking kitty cat. And hey, listen, if that's what you want to do, you want to be a global YouTube carpet muncher, knock yourself out, have fun. So I don't think it's going to really affect Princella. But I'm making this video more so for studs who are not Princella, who are not in a fake relationship. Because this is the breakdown of why the domestic violence rate is so high. Because it's one-sided. It's the feminine praising the woman, being there for the woman, being everything for that woman, thinking that that's what the woman wants. And then the woman ultimately plays her for a man. And she gets confused and she gets upset because she doesn't understand it. And what I'm telling you is the reason that this happens is because these women are not really gay. Btaylor is not a lesbian. She's a hurt single mother. She's not a lesbian. She's a hurt single mother in a business arrangement, just like she was in a business arrangement with the manosphere for clout and attention. And she's getting that. Princella's getting nothing. Princella's not getting any extra clout or attention out of this. She's not getting any meals prepared for her from this. Btaylor's not coming in her lives dropping $100. This is a completely one-sided relationship, which is fine for right now because Princella has the woman. But when the woman leaves, that feminine emotion is going to go the other way. That same feminine emotion that had Princella cooking is going to have Princella trying to whoop Btaylor's ass. I'm just telling y'all what I know. All right? But y'all can listen to what y'all want, and y'all can believe what y'all want. All right? Either way, that's my thoughts on that. I am Alex, y'all, and I am out. Peace.